What's up, Alabama fans? I got some great news for y'all, man. We got Eli Holstein. He committed to us this morning, and I'm so glad we got this guy. Coach Saban got off of Arch Manning and set his sights on this guy, and he was able to get him, and I'm glad he did. So this guy, he's a prolific quarterback. I'm telling you, I know Arch Manning, he got great stats, but this guy do too. This guy's out of Louisiana. He's a 6'4", 222-pound quarterback. He's the 8th ranked quarterback in the nation, and he's ranked 54th player overall in the nation according to 24/7 Sports composite rankings. This guy threw for 3,228 yards with 30 touchdowns last season. He also added 518 yards on the ground with 14 touchdowns. So the guy can do it with his arm and his legs. And he is not even considered a dual threat quarterback. After watching his highlights, he put me in the mind of Mac Jones. Accurate with the ball. He got an arm on him. He got it all. But he's more of a pocket passer or a pocket quarterback, but he runs when needed, and he's successful at it, as you see, with 518 yards and 14 touchdowns on the ground. So he can be both, but he's more of a pocket passer. But anyway, the guy, man, he had a whole lot of offers, man. I think he had like 20 or 21 offers, and he had 9 offers from SEC schools. So he chose Alabama. But he had, as far as SEC schools, he had offers from Arkansas, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, LSU, Mississippi State, and Texas A&M. He was committed to Texas A&M. He committed to Texas A&M last June, but then he decommitted in March. He visited Alabama twice in March, and then he came down for the A-Day game. So he said coaching changes and new opportunities is the reason why he decommitted. I think that opportunity was the Alabama Crimson Tide. But anyway, as far as him committing to Alabama, this is what he said. The coaching staff at every position, but especially the coaches that are involved in the quarterback room. Obviously, Coach O'Brien, but also Coach Dooley and Coach Mortensen. Having a great quarterback room with coaches like that go a long way for me. Also, I'm sure it's everyone's favorite thing about Bama, but they can win championships and put guys in the NFL. The last 3 starters at Alabama are now starting in the NFL, and then Bryce Young wins the Heisman his first year playing, and he could be a top draft pick as well, which he will be. He will be. And he right, the last 3 starters that played at Alabama is now starting in the NFL. Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa, and Mac Jones. And we all know Bryce will be drafted in 2023, and he'll be a starter in the NFL no matter where he go. And it's possible, it is very possible, that he'll be a back-to-back Heisman Trophy winner. So that's enough said. Plus, he mentioned the fact that Alabama win national championships, and they do it on a consistent basis. So what more can you ask for, man? What more can you ask for? So we all can see why the guy committed to Alabama. There's a few other places for great quarterbacks like this, places that throw the ball, which is going to be one of them going to be USC, and that's a fact. But as far as the SEC, ain't no other great program like this. Not one. So if you think so, then you wrong, but all I can say is you entitled to your opinion, but you're wrong. But anyway, as far as Eli Manning, I'm not Eli Manning, but Arch Manning, I think he'll be taking his talent somewhere else, being that we already done snatched up this guy. So Arch Manning, I think you got two more choices, Texas and Georgia. Either one of them, no matter where you go, if you face the Alabama Crimson Tide, you won't win. And then, on top of that, Alabama, they got a top 100 quarterback the past 3 years. In Jalen Milroe, Ty Simpson, and now Eli Holstein. So the quarterback, we just keep going on and on with these, getting these great quarterbacks out of high school. So that's the 6th one in the past 6 years. Well, like I said, Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, Jalen Milroe, Bryce Young, Ty Simpson. So, and now this one. So Nick doing his thing, man. He putting the work in here in recruiting. So, and I'm sure when the time comes, Nick gonna have some guys around this guy to make sure he's successful. Now, being said, he gonna have to come in and work, and he gonna have to wait his turn. Cause I think Jalen Milroe gonna be up next, unless some unforeseen happen. But I think Jalen Milroe will be our next quarterback. Ty Simpson look good, so we just gotta see how this guy work, at the college level. But I feel like he can be successful from the way he looked, on his highlights. But we all know the highlights only show the good. But hey, and those highlights was damn good. Y'all should go check them out. No matter who you're a fan of, you should go check him out, because this guy is a beast. He got the size and everything. So for all you guys who think and who are saying the dynasty is over, he's got a long way to go. He got a long way to go. But anyway, that's all I wanted to tell y'all. It was some great news to me, and I'm so glad that we got this guy. So y'all better look out, because the Alabama Crimson Tide is still rolling.